Cashier voluntarily put $1 from my change into the tip jar for me. ID report this to management. This is unacceptable behavior and it is theft on the cashier's part. Would have looked her dead in the eye and taken it back out. That is theft. ID make a major complaint. It's less about the dollar and more about the principle. That's not okay. ID tell her she owes me $1 more. She totally messed up. You were too shocked to deal with it. Not okay at all. Report. So messed up. No one's allowed to just take your money, dog. Take that shit back and tell the manager because most people would flip the fuck out. She's gonna get the owner in trouble if she does this frequently. On the one hand, I think a 1 tip is very reasonable. On the other hand, tips are optional. If your change is 9.5 and you are handed 8.5, the cashier still owes you 1. It's not up to the cashier to decide how much tip you are willing to give. Might be worth calling over a manager to rectify that situation. If she keeps doing that, she might make a lot of customers uncomfortable in a way that is bad for the business. That's theft. I worked for a company where someone did this while entering credit card tips into the computer at the end of shift. They were fired. You should report them to management. You know it's not okay and basically all of Reddit agrees with you that tipping is evil or whatever. Is this even a real question? You got took young gun. That is theft if you're in the US or anywhere else where employers can push the responsibility of paying their employees onto the customers, then you should tip. But if they pull something like this, that forfeits their tip, take it back if they confront you about it. Tell them exactly why. This is a terminable offense in most retail food establishments. I at least want to think tipping is still optional. I usually will tip in cases like this, but tipping is an acronym for to ensure prompt service. So tipping at a restaurant or somewhere a person intending to my table, I will always tip. Was it a teenage girl or maybe early 20s? Lots of girls in that age are extremely entitled these days. I feel like there has to be some context missing. Do you normally tip $1, so maybe she just assumed? Or do you never tip, and she was letting you see how it's supposed to work,